Hi, I'm Billy, and my team members are Shane and Scott. Our skill will be the headstand. We will be demonstrating the steps of how to do it. The headstand is an ancient Indian yoga pose with deep cultural and historical significance. Dating back over 5,000 years, yoga was first developed as a spiritual and physical discipline in Hindu, Buddhist, and Jain traditions. The headstand was seen as a symbol of mental control and enlightenment. It was believed to improve circulation and embrace concentration. Today, the headstand is a key component of yoga practices worldwide. In India, where yoga originated, it remains a highly respected posture relating to both spiritual and physical discipline. Globally, yoga has become a cultural phenomenon, and the headstand has gained popularity, especially in the West. As part of the broader wellness movement, it is often seen as a challenge for advanced participants, symbolizing strength, balance, and perseverance in both physical and spiritual growth.
The headstand is a closed skill because it is typically performed in a stable and predictable environment, such as a yoga studio or a controlled setting. There is no one trying to stop you or any defenders in this skill. The skill is not affected by external variables, and the performer controls the movement in a predictable space. The headstand is a discrete skill because it involves a clear, distinct beginning and end. The moment you move into the headstand position, the action is completed when you maintain balance, and when you exit the position, the movement concludes. The movement involved in performing a headstand is self-paced. The practitioner controls the timing of the movement, deciding when to initiate the pose and how slowly or quickly to enter and exit the position. The headstand requires fine motor control, particularly in maintaining balance and aligning the body while supporting weight on the head. Precision is essential in adjusting the body's position to achieve stability, making it a gross motor skill where accuracy is essential in the movement.
Steps for learning a headstand. Starting position, tripod setup. Begin in a tabletop position on your hands and knees. Place your hands on the ground about shoulders width apart and make sure fingers are spread wide for stability. Position your head between your hands so it forms a triangle with your hands placed on the ground for balance. Rest your knees on your triceps. Lift your hips towards the ceiling, shifting weight onto your arms by leaning forward, knees on your triceps, then on your head. Keep your core engaged. Slowly bring one knee onto your tricep, then the other, creating a tuck position. Once stabilized in the tuck, slowly extend your legs upward, engaging your core. Shifting your weight onto your head and hands and legs extend upward. Keep legs straight and together, pointing toes towards the ceiling. Your head is resting on the ground and your feet are pointing to the ceiling. Maintain a neutral spine, stabilize through the core, and make sure to control your breathing. Maintain the position for a few seconds while focusing and balancing and breathing for stability. To come down, slowly lower your legs back to the tuck position, then gently place your feet on the floor. Practice and suggestions. Start by getting into a crow's pose, which is knees resting on the triceps while supported by the hands on the mat. Slowly lean forward and lift one foot at a time until both feet are off the ground and your body is supported by the hands, palms down. Make sure the fingers are spread wide for optimal support. As you shift your weight to your hands and head, make sure to contract the core for stability and breathe calmly to relax the body.
The first stage is the cognitive stage. A person in the cognitive stage may struggle with balance, tipping or rolling forward. Their hips aren't stacked over their shoulders. They might place hands too close together or too wide apart. They lack solid core engagement, relying too much on arms. They may have anxiety or a fear of falling. A person trying a headstand for the very first time or someone with little experience like a PE student or general fitness participant may be in this stage.
The second stage is the associative stage. This is someone that can get into a headstand but may not be able to hold it. Balance is getting better but still wobbles from time to time. There's more engagement of the core but back may slightly arch. They can recognize and self-correct faults, for example, hand position or weight distribution. Who is in this phase? Someone who has had several practices and is gaining more consistency. For example, a beginner gymnast or athlete learning inversion skills.
The third stage, the autonomous stage, performs headstands effortlessly and with total control. Movements are smooth and effortless. Body is in perfect alignment without even thinking about it. Can hold the position for an extended time and experiment with variations. What's at this level? Experienced gymnasts, yogis, or breakdancers who acquired the skill.
A great way to get used to the movement of the headstand is to practice at least once a day for 30 to 45 minutes performing wall headstands to get comfortable with the feeling of being upside down while also building core strength. Have a group member help by supporting the partner while they attempt the headstand. Also have group members as spotters to be able to prevent injury.
There is no equipment needed for this skill. The only thing they could use if they want to is a yoga mat, but it is not mandatory.
The best place to practice a headstand is outside in the grass or anywhere with a soft landing spot in case you fall.
To record practice, we recommend that the group uses a stopwatch to record how long each headstand lasts.
How many steps do you recommend for improvement over 6 practice sessions? We suggest that persons attempting the headstand tries at least 20 times to improve over time.
We recommend that the group use a watch to record the length of time the subject can hold a headstand for.
Once again, our one recommendation would be to use a wall to help with holding the headstand at first. Once the subject feels comfortable, have a partner help hold the headstand. Once the subject has mastered the headstand, he or she can attempt it without any support. Thank you so much for watching our video.